Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Continuing with mostly cloudy conditions out there at the moment, with temperatures sitting around 74 degrees with some northwest winds at 6 knots. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We do continue to have some showers off to the west. One of those cells has produced a little bit of lightning. Otherwise, there is a boundary that's sitting right behind there. It's kind of a reinforcing shot of some cooler, drier air, and that will be pushing through the area as we go through the morning and early part of the afternoon, and we'll see nice and pleasant conditions behind that for our weekend. If we take a look at the upper level winds from this morning's balloon sounding, we have northerly winds weak near the surface, becoming northwesterly to westerly and west-southwesterly at 25,000 feet, and that is where our peak wind is of 50 knots. And the freezing level is at 11,800 feet. If we look at the current local radar at the moment, we can see those showers off to the west that they're the main concern at the moment, that have developed quite a bit. And again, that one that's furthest west has put out a little bit of lightning, but they are kind of trending a little south, so we'll see if they're able to make it to the Wallops area. We'll be keeping an eye on those as we go throughout the morning. If we take a look at the current visible satellite and radar, we do see behind that front clear skies moving into the area, but at the moment we'll be dealing with these mostly cloudy conditions throughout the morning and the first part of the afternoon, and we can see some bubbling activity on the trailing end of that front that's associated with those storms that would be moving into our area. Otherwise, just a quick check of lightning. You can see that one cell furthest west has put out a little bit of lightning, so we'll be keeping an eye on these as they move through the area. Looking at short-term high-resolution model as we go throughout our day today. Again, those showers will be pushing through here probably in the next hour or so if they're able to hold together across the bay, and then they should start to push out of here, and then our only concern will be a slight chance of maybe some pop-up showers here around the 4 p.m. time as indicated on the model here, and then those should just quickly die out, and then we should see things clear up as we go into the evening. And as we continue in the evening, we'll see those clouds clear out of here. We'll see mostly clear conditions for our Saturday with much cooler and drier conditions. It should be very pleasant for the weekend. We'll see some clouds build back in as we go into Saturday evening and into Sunday ahead of this next disturbance that will be moving into the area as we get into the evening overnight hours of Sunday and into Monday, setting up for somewhat unsettled start to the week. If we zoom out and take a look at the longer term forecast, as you can see, as we move through Sunday, we get some disturbed weather moving into the area. Looks like it's going to move into the area during the morning hours on Monday, and then as it continues into our Monday, we'll see looks like scattered to widespread showers and possibly some thunderstorms, and they will stick around as we go into at least the first part of Tuesday and possibly the second part of Tuesday as well. Some indication we could see some shower activity hanging around into the day on Wednesday, so keeping things unsettled for the first half of the week. And then it looks like, again, this is a little far out, but some indication that we could see some brief clearing towards the second part of the week and possibly into the weekend. So if we look at a 24-hour weather risk chart, we do have yellow for precip and lightning through the 16 local or 4 p.m. time frame, with yellow for precip after that up until about 8 p.m. As we do have those showers that will be potentially moving into the Wallops area as we go into the rest of the morning and into the first part of the afternoon. Given about a 20% chance of seeing some lightning with one of those storms, but otherwise expecting winds to stay north to northwesterly at 5 to 10 knots with some peak gusts possibly up to 15 knots, and then expecting highs to stay into the low 80s as we get into the afternoon. And going into the later part of the afternoon and into the evening, we could see a shift in the winds to a northeast, 5 to 10 knots, and otherwise staying mostly cloudy. We'll have that very slight chance of a pop-up shower behind the front or on the back end of the front, giving that about a 15% chance of seeing lightning with one of those pop-up showers, and just a slight chance of a pop-up shower. Otherwise, as we go into the evening, we'll see those clouds start to clear behind the front, expecting a low down into the mid to low 60s, and we'll see those winds become more northerly and lighten up quite a bit, about 2 to 7 knots, and then bumping up to 5 to 10 knots as we start Saturday. So otherwise, just mostly clear and pleasant to start our Saturday. At the moment, tides are running normal. If we take a look at the weekend forecast, green across the board for weather risk. Saturday will be mostly sunny to partly cloudy and pleasant with a high of 83. That's kind of just below normal for this time of year. That continues as we go into Saturday evening, partly cloudy conditions with a low of 64, and then we'll see an increase in the clouds for Sunday, but still very cool, high of 82, partly to mostly cloudy day. And then as we look at the extended forecast, we'll have those rain chances moving into the area overnight Sunday into the morning hours Monday, expecting a low of 67. And as we go throughout the day on Monday with that cloud cover and shower activity, only expecting a high of 80 for our Monday, so that's well below average. And as we go into the evening hours for the next couple days, the first half of the week, expecting lows in the upper to mid 60s and highs in the lower 80s. And we'll continue that rain chance on Tuesday, about a 40% chance of seeing those showers lingering around in the area. And then as we go into Wednesday, we have that slight chance of those showers and storms continuing with the unsettled pattern for Wednesday. And then going into our Thursday, it looks like we could get a break in that disturbed weather, rain activity, but remaining partly to mostly cloudy for the Thursday with a high in the low 80s of 82. Well, that will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again Monday at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.